Is it all right if I talk about eating pussy? Okay. Just checking. Sometimes if I just jump into the material, I can see women in the audience like pull back. They're like, oh, ooh. I'm like, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it to you. Like, I'm not like, hey, let's talk about eating pussy. Talking to you, Susan. Like, it's not how I flirt. It's a little bit like how I flirt. Anyway, so I like doing the Lord's work, making people speak in tongues. I like doing it, but I feel like women don't always understand how strong their legs are. I don't want to tell you about a time I almost died. For doing a good job. I was down there in the trench, and things are going well. It was quite moist, which is a word you hate to hear, but you love to be. And I hear the roller coaster going up. It's like tick, 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 tick. I was like, oh yeah, I hear that shit. And she gets to the top, and she's having an orgasm. It was a good one, not to sound boisterous, and I know it was a good one because she looked hideous. Like, beautiful woman, but in that moment, she's like, I don't care what I look like. I was like, are you going through an exorcism? What is happening? You got a demon in you, girl? Get it out, get it out. She's like clawing her way back up the bed. I was like, this is cool, I'm gonna brag later. But what she did is she fucking clamped down around my head and then did a wraparound. Like, just be like, get in there! Side note, for me, I've never once tried to murder someone who's been down there. Not once during an orgasm have I been like, I'm gonna make you wreck with it! So she clamps down, shoves my face into things, and then that causes sensation, which caused her to be like, ah! So she starts smacking the shit out of the top of my head. Which just pushes my face into more things, which causes more sensation, which causes more physical assault! And eventually, it gets so tight, I'm like, oh my God, I can't breathe. I'm like, is this how I die? Is this how I die for doing a good job? I didn't even tell my mom I love her this week. Which is super uncomfortable to think in that moment. You're like, it ends where it began? It ends where it began! No! So I'm tapping out on her thigh, but she doesn't watch UFC, so that doesn't register. And I'm trying to pull her thighs apart, but she's a hiker, very, very strong. So eventually it just starts to fade to black, and I'm like, I guess this is the end. Like, there's so many worse ways to go. You're like, how did Luke die? He ate pussy too good. And so I'm just like, all right, guess this is it. And then, like, the roller coaster ends. And she just discards me. She's just like, bruh. And I just, like, fall backwards. Hit my head on the ground. And then I pop up just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Was there a water balloon in there? I was like, hey, you almost murdered me. And she's laying there just like, Yeah, I did. But you did a good job. So yeah, I got a treat. My name's Luke Severeid. You guys are fantastic. Bye.
Luke Severeid!